base. Welcome everybody. We are going to go ahead and get into this next game. It is our game number 3 of a best of 3. We're spawned directly on top of MYi.Mcleod, the red Terran in the top right, going up against underrated gaming Slush, the yellow Protoss in the bottom left. We did have the first game being won by McLeod, the second one getting won by Slush. So we are having McLeod's map choice of Cloud Kingdom. I guess it makes sense with his name being McLeod to play on McLeod Kingdom.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll see what we got here. We'll see what we get, and I really kind of feel like Slush might have gotten into McLeod's head a little bit, because, I mean, those storms are absolutely money. And he stormed up right over the Vikings and the Marauders, really, if you noticed. He did hit a lot of, mixed in other bio, but those were where he kind of focused on.
Yeah, they were perfectly placed storms for the max amount of damage that allowed him to save the max amount of Colossi. It was a very, very, actually, to be honest, that wasn't as one-sided battle as it really looked. Slush barely kept on to 3 Colossi. He literally lost every single other tanking unit that he pretty much had except for 3 sentries and 2 stalkers. That means if he had basically changed his composition towards any other side, whether it's the Colossi versus the buffer units, he actually would have lost that battle even with those amazing storms. So Cloud has got a very, very, very thin wall that he needs to walk on to be able to get that slight edge over Slush. Whether that means a couple more Vikings, or that means he just needs to micro around those bios a little bit more. But if that battle could have been different, with Slush doing something slightly different in terms of how he got there.
Oh, definitely. I mean, but it was just a phenomenal game. I mean, that's why we have Slush around. Slush is that player, that ace player you can get your hands on. He just does a great job, Yeah. But now Slush sees the wall off from McLeod, and this is going to get him thinking.
Yeah, it's always annoying to not get that scout into the Terran's base, because it's something that is so easy for Terran to do, and it's so frustrating for Protoss to encounter, because you have no idea whether they're having double gas guys or a surprise cloak banshee, or it's going to be something completely standard like a, let's say, gasless 1 Rax expand.
But looks like McLeod's going to be a little bit of a pain. And Slush better... Yep, there you go, Slush. McLeod queuing up a ton of movements here.
Yeah. He's just going to be annoying and basically pretend that he's TVZing. And it's actually looking like he's going to be able to delay the Nexus by a little bit. Slush is doing some good... Oh, never mind. Slush gets it down. He actually... I think he canceled a unit to be able to get that down. I think he's canceled a Stalker. So he is going to be able to get down to 22 Nexus, which is very, very nice. He's trying to walk that line of a 1-gate Huck 20 Nexus expansion, and it's actually looking like he was able to successfully do it with an addition of 2 probes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm liking what we're seeing here. Slush gets it down. There's no E-base shenanigans. But if you notice, the command center for McLeod is way ahead of schedule. So that 1 Rax expand, and there you go. There's very standard play, if you notice, from McLeod. It's generally that 1 Rax expand, drop 2 more Rax. I mean, it's smooth. Yep. And, I mean, that's what gets him the GM title.
Yep, and just though it's a slight deviation in terms of this game versus last game, we do see that he's got his double refineries down already, although he actually only has 2 guys inside this refinery. Oh, now he's got 3 guys. Okay. But he's going to have these guys are a lot faster. Notice how he's adding on add-ons much faster. We have the Stalker taking a lot of shots from the Marines. Doesn't get any kills. Just is a single shot to a Marine. That's it.
That's okay. He actually saw the timing of the second and everything. So Slush kind of is feeling things out, and it looks like it could be another Marine push, because look at McLeod. He's got a ton of Marines producing right now. He does have a Marauder, so do you think maybe early bio push? Because look at this, here it comes.
Well, yeah, it looks like he is going to be a little bit aggressive. This is actually kind of a nice timing. It's going to catch Slush a little bit off guard, I think, if he's not careful. But he's doing a good job of just whittling these Marines down just a slight little bit. McLeod's got an opportunity right now, while Slush isn't looking, just to scoot forward and then just start wailing on the Stalker from the low ground with that high ground vision. But Slush is being really careful. Notice how he keeps on selecting the Stalker, and McLeod looks like he's going to pull back. And maybe with that Marauder, if he gets concussive shells, Let's go for Stim first. I don't think we're going to see too much pressure from him at the
There
start.
goes that Marauder, and that Marauder's actually going to do some damage.
Yeah, Slush is
And
still
Slush
escape.
better move. Move.
Yep, he does escape.
Yep.
Alright, but knows his Robo has just now completed. He's going to get out his first Observer, and he's got his Robotics Bay already started his main base. He is playing for a very quick Colossus. And if we have McLeod hitting a nice Stim timing, this could be deadly against Slush.
It very much could be, but I mean, at the same point, if he has 1 or 2 colos out at that time, I'm not gonna lie, dude, that could be bad for the Bioforce if there's only like 1 or 2 medevacs. So
Yeah, it all depends on how it's controlled by both players. If we don't have a spread of the bio effectively, then it'll be a very one-sided battle for the Protoss. If we don't have good force fields or micro of the Colossi to back and keep them alive from the Marauders, it could be a very one-sided battle for the Terran. It's one of those very micro-dependent battles, but if both players just A-move into each other, it'll probably favor Protoss.
oh, definitely, because colos get that, as I like to call it, the X damage, or I'll say other things, but I won't do it on your stream. But I mean, it's giving you the big X, the big suck it right across. And as that sweeps across you, I mean, if you ball up when it sweeps, dude,
It's a lot of damage. You get
it's a retarded amount of damage.
It's red hot lasers to your face, and that's not an enjoyable thing.
Now that's pew pew to the face, and I do like he's got Conk almost done. Stim's just about done. +1's about halfway done for McLeod. I mean, really, he could do a +1 push. He could wait for +1 to finish. But at the same point, if he waits for the +1 to finish, Thermal Lance is going to be done. So
Yeah, and look at the armor upgrade too. So those Zealots are going to be doing a better job of tanking damage.
and
But
he's actually pushing out right now. I don't know if he's going to shark around, but he's pushing out.
I actually kind of want him to attack. I want him to Stim, run in, surprise Slush with an awkwardly timed assault. This probe that's at the watchtower may be enough to see it coming, but if he's going around the side to surprise Slush. This could be deadly. If this observer didn't see it, Slush has to be really, really careful, because look at his Colossus. It is blatantly in range of any runned up and stimmed units.
It is.
Even more so now. Oh my god.
And there's the scan. So, oh wait, he's going to the other. This is a big mistake for McLeod.
Oh my
He's
god.
actually now showing there's Conch Shell, and he hasn't showed Stim yet, but I'm pretty sure Slush realizes there's going to be Stim.
Oh yeah, there's no way a push this time be coming without Stim.
So, this is a +1 timing push at this point.
Yeah, and the Extended Lens is almost done. Slush
He
is gonna.
picks off the Observer, so
That-
Slush is running blind.
Oh, that's a big thing, because look, he's trying to take his third now too. If he gets caught off guard in either his natural or his third, that one of those bases could be falling. And we can see how right now McLeod is actually gonna retreat or just regroup.
He's regrouping, because here comes your Vikings.
Yep, 2 Vikings are on the way. They're actually rallied all the way over here to a single Marauder. Alright, but this third is now a third of the way done. Makes logical sense there. I kind of like that consistency of 3s. But this factory here is just staring at this area that... He hasn't seen the third! Look at that! McLeod has not seen that the third's down.
Now he's going to.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now he's moved this factory over there, so now he knows
And here
the
comes
third.
the push from McLeod.
Or is he gonna push? Yes, he's gonna push. He should push.
He really should push, but he's losing his advantage. Once we start seeing Colossus in the crazy numbers of 3, 4, or 6, like the last battle,
Yeah.
here comes the push.
Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and watch. We've got Lodius. The Stalkers are not in the front to start whittling down the health of those Vikings. We're just having these guys just moving around. They're kind of waiting. We might not see the battle, or it looks like there we
Charge
go.
just starting, so this is actually be bad for Slush.
Yes and no, because he'll be able to keep those Zealots from getting too far ahead of the Colossus without the charge, and that'll help them a lot in terms of that little continue. But it looks like we're going to have them just charging around and not really doing much. There's no drops happening at the same time. Slush, look at how safe he's got. 3 cannons inside his main base, but none in his natural. Risky. He does have another observer out here with the army, but that's his only observer.
And look at that, it's just hanging out there. It's
Yeah.
right on top.
Alright, so now we have the third barracks is out. And with the 3 extra barracks coming out, it's going to be crazy. The third base is now done. it's not floated out, but it's now done for McLeod, so he's got that opportunity now as well.
I'm just waiting. I can't wait.
We got 3 medevacs fully loaded up, 4 medevacs fully loaded up. We're going to have a big drop. He scanned first to make sure there's no observer, but there's a probe that's going to go ahead and start patrolling over here to look for this angle of attack. But this is going to be a nasty surprise for McLeod when he runs into 3 cannons here. Oh god, that is kind of funny that that is there and ready.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you there.
Alright. Oh, and now
here it comes, and this is not good because, I mean, all he's got is some Vikings sitting out there. Slush's Colossuses are going to get up there, and they can actually help out and take a lot of this damage.
And they're the cannons. They're going to be able. They're not going to target down. They're not going to be able to kill off anything. Though. Oh, the Colossi are going to be up, but now they're going up against Marauders. The Marauders are not focusing on the Colossi. This could be.
No, they're focusing on the cannons.
Oh, this is going to be a colossal disaster for McLeod. Oh, he's taking
pushing into the third, though.
Yeah, he's going to be able to actually take down this Nexus, I think. There's pylon goes down. No more warpins on that bottom ground. So Slush is going to lose this third, and that is going to be an unfortunate loss for him. The third is completely up and running for McLeod in that top right, and the Vikings just missed a golden opportunity to start taking down some of those golden.
This Ice Storm is almost done, though. We're at 5 Colossus now.
Yeah. Slush may be getting to the point where he's going to want to push. If you look at the medevac count now, McLeod is actually been able to survive with a surprising amount of medevacs. 5 are still alive. There are 8 Vikings on the field as well. This is a still very strong army from McLeod. He's got more food and everything than yeah, he's literally leading in every single count compared to Slush.
He is, but at the same point, Slush has got him in. Right now, he's got him in upgrades, except for McLeod started his 3+3 weapons. Slush does not have that yet. McLeod only just started +2 armor. So you got to remember, these Marines and Marauders are sitting at 2-1 right now, where Slush is at 2-2. This is actually going to be a rather big push. Slush needs... There's the temps. And if he can engage them on this area right here, this is just going to be a completely balled up army. And I'll tell you what.
Yep. Alright, so now we're going to see them pushing forward. And guys, go ahead, vote for who you think they're going to win. Oh,
and here we go. There's the stim in. And look at the ball up.
Oh, we've got a huge amount of... Look at the storm. They're hitting all the Vikings, all of the everything. And the Colossi are still in play, but there's a whole lot of bio still doing damage. But there's enough Stalkers, I think, that Slush should actually be able to take this victory. Look at that battle. He just crushed. Really well done. GG is called. Very well handled, and that is game in favor of Slush. Talk about a nice game. Very, very well done. And Slush is now taking this first series in favor of underrated gaming. Very well done. McLeod, a very good fight.